Hey you guys, it's Peter, and welcome to my channel Peterisms, where I tell stories of my life and just little things that I've learned as I've grown into the person that I am today. And I'm feeling a little frazzled today. We're getting ready to go on vacation, and the day before is always just kind of like crazy. I've got a million things to do, and I'm very excited about going, and I feel very blessed to go on this vacation, but it's just a lot that I have to do between, taking the dogs to the kennel and getting Pee-Pee's medication together and feeding them and everything before I go to the kennel, and then trying to clean the house and get some bottles of water for the fridge and all that stuff for our house guest that's coming to stay, and packing, and on and on and on. So I'm just feeling a little frazzled. So I was taking a moment, and I was like, I want to sit down and just kind of like read some meditations, get kind of focused or balanced. That is what I do in those moments that I'm feeling kind of like overwhelmed. And I can be anywhere. I can be like at the airport, or, I can be, I don't know, just like crazy, just walking around. There have been times in my life, like I've even been at like weddings and funerals before where I'm like, okay, I need to take a moment for myself because I'm overwhelmed by a lot of people or emotions. So sometimes I'll step outside and I'll just Google, like positive affirmations or daily meditations, and I'll like read one and see what it says, and it kind of just helps me get focused. I think to some degree it makes me feel part of the bigger world, if that makes sense. So I went in and I grabbed just one of the books, and the one I grabbed was the Daily Book of Positive Quotations. I thought it was safe. I thought it would be, maybe a better pick than some of them that are like, can really dig deep into some very deep issues. I was like, I just need something to like send me some positivity today and help me get a little focused. So I'm gonna do something that I'm not sure I've ever done on here before. I may have, but I'm not sure. I'm just going to randomly just go through here, and I'm not even going to look, and I'm just going to pick some meditation out and read it, and I'm going to choose to believe that the universe is speaking to me about this, okay? So let's go in here and see which one it is. It is May 26th. Oh, I hope I haven't talked about this one already. Making Others Laugh. Actually, I have read that one before. I actually did a whole video about that. That's kind of funny, isn't it? Let's see. Limits of reality. The problem of the world, this is from September 23rd. The problems of the world cannot possibly be solved by skeptics or cynics whose horizons are limited by the oblivious. I need to start this over, you guys, I'm sorry. The problems of the world cannot possibly be solved by skeptics or cynics whose horizons are limited by the obvious realities. We need men who can dream of things that never were. John F. Kennedy. If solving problems just meant doing the same things we always do, we'd all be problem-free. To solve problems in our personal lives or in the world, we sometimes need wild creativity. We need ideas that seem crazy at first. Some of those wild ideas won't work. Maybe most of them won't work, but any problem only needs one solution. How can I get myself out of a rut when I'm trying to deal with a problem? I'll stop censoring myself and look beyond the horizon of obvious realities. Okay, so I'm going to apply that I'm going to show you how I use a meditation. I'm going to apply that just to my day today, right? Oh shoot, September 23rd, is that what I said? Okay, so it says, how can I get myself out of a rut when I'm trying to deal with a problem? So this isn't necessarily a problem, but just having a lot to get done today, like that for me is not even a problem. It's just, it feels a little like hair-raising, so to speak. So, but let's just take a look at that. If I started feeling overwhelmed and I read this meditation, I'll stop censoring myself and look beyond the horizon of obvious realities. Well, there's a lot of ways that I can really enjoy what I'm doing today. I can play music while I'm doing all of this. I can have a fun movie on in the background while I'm packing. I can do it with joy. I can choose to do what I'm doing with joy today instead of complaining, and just kind of turn it around in my head and be like, I'm going to listen to a lot of Frank Sinatra because we're going to Las Vegas, Cascade because we're going to see Cascade while we're there. I don't know, I have some CDs of Cirque du Soleil music like Zumanity and O. Maybe put those CDs on. There's a lot of things I can do to get me excited about the trip while I'm doing things for the trip, if that makes sense. Watch movies like the Oceans movies in the background while I'm getting ready, and just get really excited about it while I'm doing the things I have to do to get ready. And then also remind myself every 2 seconds, Peter, you should feel so blessed that you actually get to go on this vacation, so shut your mouth, because there are a lot of people that will never get to go on a vacation and have to work 3 jobs, and that's the truth. And I have to remember that, and that's where gratitude works in my life on a daily basis. So I think gratitude worked with thinking through the issue and being like, okay, because I do have a lot of friends of mine, I mean, maybe some of you relate to this, that it's like you can't wait to go on vacation. I was actually talking about this on my vlog last night. I was saying that, like, you know, whenever we get in the car and we're like after the gas station, fountain pop and all that on the road trip, or once we've passed the gate at the airport, like, I feel like I can finally exhale. But up till that moment, I just feel like I have so much stuff going on, and I don't love that. And I think to some degree, I kind of grew up with that because my dad was very similar to that. Like, my dad really couldn't, like, turn the switch off from his, like, job until we were, like, in the plane going somewhere, if that makes sense. So, you know, I don't know. I think it's about enjoying everything in life. And I'm so excited about this trip. I cannot wait to go with my husband. So I think it's also a reminder that no matter what you're doing throughout your day, do it with joy and do it to the best of your ability. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.